this week's episode, we put in the windows and the ceiling fan. This has, without a doubt, been the most anxiety-inducing and stressful part of the van build so far. We just found out that it's gonna rain tonight. Oh God.
1, 2, avsnitt.
The thing is, there are no windows in a cargo van, so you have to cut a huge hole into it. If you mess it up, there's no way of changing it. But let's start at the beginning. First, we had to make a wooden frame for the window.
Looking at me, boy, you're looking at me, girl. You're looking at me, keeping that love, but you're looking at me. I keep it right, but they keep it coming. Nothing that bad.
We took way too long to figure out how to make this frame.
No, don't ever make me mad. 'Cause if you're gonna make me mad, make me bad, make me.
When we were done with the frame, we had to measure the van to know where we were gonna cut.
Den stack ni där. Wir müssen 45 Grad aus dem Menge rauskommen.
I was a bit stressed out.
Ja, geht das. Da haben wir den Deckplatte. Ah, ja, das ist klein. Ja. Ist das okay? Men het is dun, dat is dun.
By the time we were finally making the cut, the sun had already disappeared. I was so relieved when the cut was done, until this happened.
Zo. 1, 2, wie guckt ja dan? Dat past niet. Even dan wat? Ja. Wie viel dan?
The thing is, it was so dark already that we didn't even really see what the problem was. So we had no other choice than to just tape up the hole and hope that it wouldn't rain in the night. The next day, when we looked at it with a fresh eye, we immediately found the problem.
I'll make you move like your boots are on fire. I'll make you jump like you touch a live wire. Ain't no sin.
We only had to make the hole a little bit bigger at the bottom.
Give me my crown, let the king take his throne. Oh, I like to groove it. He likes to groove it. Oh,
Now that everything was okay, I was a lot more chill, and we started making the other two windows. We measured and cut the holes, sanded the edges, put paint on it to prevent rust, and finally we put in the window frames.
clap your hands, just clap your hands, give 'em a clap. Like 1, 2, 3. Clap your hands, just clap them for me, give 'em a clap.
For the big window, my dad actually had to cut out a piece of metal in the inside of the van, so cue the montage.
I got what it takes. I got what it takes. You better get out the way. You better get out the way. I got what it takes. I got what it takes. You better
again, in order for the paint and glue to dry, we had to leave the holes open overnight. But this time we actually checked the weather report beforehand, so we knew that we were fine. And so the next morning, we finally put in the windows with the sealant. Now that the windows were done, the only thing left was putting in the ceiling fan. And if there's anything scarier than putting a hole in the wall of your van, it's probably putting a hole in the ceiling. Just like with the windows, the paint and glue had to dry overnight. Only this time, the weather report wasn't looking so good. We just found out that it's gonna rain tonight. That's a huge problem. Oh God. Fortunately, we were lucky. There was some water standing on the roof, as well as a little bit of water in the van, but honestly, it wasn't really a problem. It was so little you could just wipe it off with a towel. In the morning, we put in the fan and we sealed it up. Fortunately, we managed to put in the fan right before it started raining. I was a bit skeptical if we could do it, but we managed to pull it off, and I'm so happy. This was without a doubt the most challenging part of the van build so far, and this is only the beginning. So if you like this series, make sure to subscribe. It really helps out a lot. And with that said, thank you for watching. I'm out of here. See you next week.